We are live.
We're live. Never really, I've never done a live stream before. This
If you're watching,
feels weird.
we are going to be commentating a ton of more matches.
Newcastle United, home to Aston Villa.
Not working.
Match day 1, Premier League 2023-24. But, okay, the delay there is that, the device we're watching this match on, Hulu's not loading.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be a bit of a delay.
A little bit of a delay, but
no one's watching this right now.
No one's watching. So
we're just gonna stay quiet. Yeah. Someone can join, please.
Yeah.
I just want to be watched. Not that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna reset the device here.
If we got a bit of a huge delay, very sorry.
Yeah, we're apologizing for the delay on starting the match.
Try.
We're going to have
a live stream right after this. So
we're gonna have a video or a live stream. I can't decide which. Later today.
If you're interested in
The JFL Super Cup.
If you're interested in this stuff, please subscribe, because we're gonna be posting a ton of this stuff. I'm not saying you have to subscribe. You don't.
But yes, you do. You're required by law to subscribe.
But this may be the last time you see our channel.
So yeah, got some good content as well.
Put in a lot of work to it. You put a lot of... So, quick prediction. Villa.
I'm saying Newcastle 3, Villa 3.
I'm saying Newcastle.
Repeat of their summer series
2.
match.
Newcastle 2, Villa 2. Where they ended up.
As soon as this loads.
Where I think Newcastle actually won it. Or Chelsea won it.
Yes, Chelsea was the one to lift the Premier League summer series. So, we can't get this to work for you guys. Still not loading. Gonna reset Wi-Fi here. We're resetting the Wi-Fi. Let's see if that works.
Yep.
There we go.
Red card for Al Nassr versus...
against Al Nassr in the Arab Club Champions Cup.
Yeah, but...
Right here, we're gonna pull up the game.
Over from right full back.
So, looks like a free kick.
Sven Botman, his 3 natural targets.
Free kick to
Newcastle.
Inside the penalty spot with a load of bend on it in case. This could be an own.
It's always an interesting matchup when these two face.
Especially last season, both two did amazing.
Last season, the first time they faced, 4-0 to Newcastle. Second time they faced, 3-0 to Villa. And then the most recent time they faced, thrilling 3-all draw
You
in the
can
Premier
never
League Summer
predict
Series.
this. You can never predict them. We will be commentating a ton of matches.
Matty
So
Cash is going to throw
if
it
you
down.
if you like this, please subscribe.
Header forward. Luis is up. Tonali's in goal for the first time.
Tonali.
Moussa Diaby, yes. What a signing.
Taken down by Joelinton.
Joelinton.
Sandro Tonali.
And Kieran Trippier.
Trippier.
To give it a wallop. Instead he found
Guimaraes. Oh, what a save from Martinez.
Gordon. Joelinton.
Gordon. Oh. It's in. 1-0 Newcastle. Sandro Tonali on his Premier League debut.
Tonali. This is his first time
1-0
starting.
Newcastle United.
Now that could have been an own goal. It looked confusing because Tonali and the defenders were standing with
Then he gets involved a bit later on, and that's part of his game as well.
Tonali.
Sandro Tonali.
Which means both of us have gotten Newcastle scoring correct.
So difficult. Watch where he is. Watch how he breaks. That's the save.
Good save from Martinez, and Gordon just immediately gets back on it.
Joelinton.
Joelinton then sends it back to Gordon, who sends it all the way over, misses the header,
And
and
Tonali.
Tonali just slides, jumps right into the ball.
Absolutely brilliant midfield play.
Boom. What a goal that is.
From center defensive mid.
From defensive midfield,
Sandro Tonali.
Tonali makes it 1-0.
In more than 30 Serie A games for AC Milan last season, has scored once in 6 minutes for Newcastle.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah. He was on track to become the next Gattuso at Milan.
But
The
he
most expensive
was forced to
Italian in the
move
world.
somewhere else.
And he's already performing amazingly.
Cost a lot and counts for plenty. Fed off the energy of the crowd
Newcastle
and he's
Joined Newcastle for 76 million. From between 70 and 76. Oh, they're in again. Tonali almost makes it a brace within 7.5 minutes.
Joelinton is very lucky. Quick counter attack. Tonali's playing second striker.
Gets it through
Martinez, what a
Martinez's
save.
leg.
But
Through
he
his
makes
legs.
it through Martinez.
Oh, we got someone watching now.
Hello.
Wherever you are. Thank you. Thank you for watching.
The back to flying. Well, worth the wait in goal. Midfield players that make runs into the box. So hard to defend against.
Corner's coming in. Sent up. That's very far.
On the run is deep.
But
That was a
Newcastle
good-
do keep it. Villa intercepts, and Villa are going to break.
Rolled it with purpose, and Diaby's on his way.
Moussa Diaby.
Raw and fast.
That was almost the first time. Oh,
Oh,
The end was a routine stop. Well, first and foremost,
that was almost the first time.
behind him. Last man, you cannot make
It was
Moussa
1-1 in the
Diaby.
Premier
He's
League.
offside, but
Moussa
don't see why. It's not a
Diaby
great
just
pass to him. He's got to pull
zooms
that down
through.
to the pitch so he can run onto it. The defender's not going to catch him as soon as he cuts the angle down. It's a difficult shot from there, but it's a missed opportunity.
So let's talk about signings with these teams.
So Villa have brought in
Moussa Diaby.
Diaby from Bayer Leverkusen.
Just explain to people at
And
home
the earlier match,
They
Nottingham
brought in-
versus Arsenal, which was actually
They brought in Pau Torres. Oh,
Yeah, absolutely.
Someone's-
They're the
someone's
wrong
watching
side. You know, anyone's
Hello?
got 2 yards on you and you're the wrong side. Kamara there was just caught short. He was hoping the defender would pick up. Defenders concentrate on the cross.
annoying. And they've left.
Split second, everything changes, and it was
It's a yellow card for Douglas Luiz here.
Kamara and Watkins.
Yeah, they've got Pau Torres. Aston Villa's got Pau Torres for 33 million.
By Trippier.
amazing.
Very
signing.
good deal.
Tonali.
Good business for Unai. And clearly Pau Torres wanted to work with Unai Emery again. So he's,
The other thing, Lee, is
Good
you
evening.
player when you're going forward,
Yeah, he
need
wanted to
take
work with
chances.
Mr. Good Evening
You need to
again.
believe that if you make a run, the ball's going to get to you. And again, Newcastle have
he
done
wanted
that
to work
really
with
well.
the king of the
Gordon
Europa
has made
League.
runs in behind, he's received the ball, and then it's it completes that sort of cycle. You keep doing it more and more, and for Villa now, they've got to get a foothold in this game, and that's getting a bit of
Newcastle.
possession,
It's
trying to
been
take the sting out this
pretty
crowd, the
dominant.
energy out of the
3-1.
Newcastle team. What also happens as well when you make
Shots on
runs
goal.
through the middle.
Newcastle 3, Villa 1.
Diaby,
That wasn't a very good shot.
McKinn,
McKinn.
Digne. McKinn, well to deliver.
Good about
It's away by Cher.
by Fabian
Back
Shaw.
on the turn, Lee. Yeah, as
So-
it runs through the middle, the centre halves get nervous.
did.
Say to the
Who else
full
did they
backs, just
bring
put a bit
in?
of cover on with it.
Villa.
And then the wide players scored and
That's
free
it.
again.
Brought in Pau Torres.
Digne.
They brought in
Diaby, 1-1.
Diaby!
That is crisp.
Speaking of Diaby!
Super hit. And another
Speak of Diaby, and he shall score.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. That's the saying, isn't it? And, yeah, Moussa Diaby makes it 1-1 here. They put it up and over. Luca Dean just sends it, very similar cross, but headed away, and it's over Diaby. No chance for Nick Pope to save it.
A little bit like Haaland did yesterday. Disciplined in his position. That little flick on just gets it over that covering Newcastle centre back.
And it's 1-1
First time it's been
in 11 minutes.
First time it's been drawing in an official Premier League match.
Yeah, I think it was Joe Linton who had him in the box at one point, and then he just wanders to the centre of the goal. That's
2023.
what,
At least.
I mean, he's not a defender, Joe Linton. He kind of just wandered off. Diaby just peeled off him. Once he's in space, he stands still, waits the ball to come to him.
Join.
Good finish.
Yeah, club record fee, Aston Villa. Moussa Diaby joins Villa from Bayer Leverkusen for 6 to 7 million. Newcastle bring
Two new signings
Brings in-
score their first
brings in
score
Harvey
their
Barnes
goals.
and Sandro Tonali, as well as selling Alessa Maxima. Both of these managers are class. We got Mr. Good Evening himself, manager of the season for the Premier League last season, Unai Emery, king of the Europa League.
In my opinion, that goes to Mr. Kerry Newcastle.
And it's Eddie Howe, former Bournemouth manager. And we're seeing two teams who are now in Europe. Newcastle will be competing in the Champions League this year. Currently, as the qualifying rounds are still happening, these teams do not know their groups for Europe. Aston Villa are competing in the Europa Conference League, or at least they will be if they get through the qualifying rounds. Newcastle, however, gets to skip the qualifying rounds and go straight to the group stage. And as I said, we do not currently know the groups for either of these teams. We'll have to.
In which Villa got the first pretty early goal from Ollie Watkins.
Last match met in the Premier League Summer Series in Philadelphia on July 24th, 3-3 final.
3-3 final score.
They've both got exceptional quality in key areas, solid defences, good midfield. You just wonder where the difference is.
If somebody
Is it an
joins,
individual?
can they
Is it a
please
mistake?
like?
And at the moment,
Yes.
we've seen two new players score and have an instant impact. Fascinating. Givaresh seeking out always winning Almiron. By Martinez, who was injured and substituted actually on this ground last season in a horrible 4-0 defeat for Villa under the management. You might recall then of Aaron Danks. It was during their interregnum.
Yeah, after Steven Gerrard was sacked.
Emery. They came here in October of 2022.
So that was the last time they faced
By Cash.
at the stadium in the city of Newcastle upon Tyne in northern England.
On Guimaraes.
Bruno Guimaraes down.
Steps play a little bit narrower, isn't he, McGinn? Guimaraes obviously pulling the strings for Newcastle, but with the runs of Tonali, Guimaraes just dropping off a little bit. McGinn's got the responsibility there to tuck in a bit more than he normally would.
Where do you think? Where do you think?
Tonali. That's a super
Both of
delivery.
these teams will finish in. Oh! 2-1. 2-1.
And the backs are on the up again.
2-1 Newcastle.
What a game we have.
Alexander Isak.
And what a ball from Tonali.
Look at that. Tonali, what a
It's looking like
pass. Sends it over. And Isak makes no mistake. There.
Tonali is man of the match, in my opinion.
Yeah, Botman gets it over and Isak makes no mistake. They're checking VAR. Will that be offsides?
Two Newcastle players. I think he's going to be on, you know.
They're taking a look. Is Sven Botman onside?
So tight. Good luck with this one.
Very narrow there.
Simon Hooper, who'll be refereeing at Old Trafford on Monday night, Manchester United Wolves. And
To me, that looks onside, but just onside. Ever so slightly onside.
It's definitely Cash at the bottom of the screen.
Given that Matty Cash did extend, like, his body over, looks like it's keeping Botman onside. There is a potential question of a foul there. The goal has been given. It is 2-1 to Newcastle. In under 16 minutes. Whenever these two teams face, it is always a fun game to watch.
17 minutes already being having.
Tonali, and as you rightly said, a delightful ball in, really inviting.
10 goals and an assist in 22 games. Isak last season.
Dealt with by Cher and Botman.
Tonali has been amazing.
Kamara.
Boubacar Kamara.
Matty Cash is probably a bit angry at himself. Or 1-1.
Yep, Chelsea versus Liverpool tomorrow.
At 11:30, which we will be commentating.
They'll be disappointed with that Villa. That free kick. You know, even though they're moving it, it's when the ball goes.
3 matches, I was only 1 goal off of being correct in my prediction. I predicted Man City to win 3-1. They won 3-0.
I said 2-0. No way this ends 2-0. Oh, Martinez.
I predicted...
It still is a possibility, but
Martinez
Martinez keeps heading the ball. I wouldn't give the foul, I'll just give the throw.
Brilliant. Joe Linton. Really, really good.
It wasn't a bad challenge.
He's got to be almost the most improved player in Newcastle, isn't he? Just goes to show how important he is and understanding your position, your requirement.
Tornado warning apparently for northern New York until like 9 p.m. So
Yeah, it does look like it's
nothing to do with the game, but we are in northern New York.
Recent record
So
on this ground. They haven't won at St James's Park
Oswego
since
County, which is
an infamous game in 2005. They won 3-0 against 8 men in that game. Kamara.
idiot.
Through
That
the
was
legs of
just a
Byrne.
joke. I just said a random. I just-
Yeah, one of them. There's also Onondaga, Oneida, Seneca, Tompkins, Wayne, Yates. Others, it's looking like whatever counties. Yeah, he was naming off some of the counties. And he just said one of them.
The two of you, I'm in the middle of the two of you. There might be another fight in a minute. Yes, I do have experience of that. But you weren't sent off? No. The ref didn't know what to do. I think it freaked him out more than anyone else. I did hold my hand up. I will be posting a link on social media. You can see it on YouTube. It's not your finest moment, was it? The hardest thing about that was explaining to my son when he was about 9 or 10 when he found it on YouTube.
Yeah, it's
Hello.
free kick Villa.
Someone's
3
watching.
minutes in at St James's.
Can you
Oh,
please
please don't leave.
John looking over a free kick.
They're
Can
gonna
you
leave.
can you tell me something that He's left.
Starting the thunder. Don't worry about the dog.
Then Consta.
Yeah, ignore the dog. Ignore the dog.
Dina
She's
progressing
barking
from left
'cause-
full back.
Go with thunder.
Yeah.
Gabby keeps.
I'm really impressed that I've learnt a new word today. Peter. Not the outswinger, the in-whip.
He goes
Sounds good, I
out.
like that. Can I have that one? I'm going to use it. I'm going to use that
out.
one again.
Yeah, we did not keep it in.
Left back, Graham, your speciality. Interesting, they've got Thomas in now, who's a sort of centre-half come left back. In the mould, I suppose, a little bit of Dan Byrne. But they've gone with the established and the specialist. Absolutely, and I think him against Almiron, the tricky custom that Almiron is that speed off the mark for Dina. As a fullback,
After this match, we will have a video where we'll be commentating. We will have another live stream of
good technical.
DFL Super Cup,
Really inviting again. Disappointing that nobody
You saw.
the competitive
run into the box.
debut of
Only prevented from getting up ahead of steam by the attentive Anthony Gordon.
Kim Min-jae, Conrad Leimer,
Jordan's
Rafael Guerrero,
shot by the retreating Boubacar Camara.
for Bayern as well.
Debut.
For Leipzig, Luis Openda, Benjamin Šeško, Xavi Simons, Fabio Carvalho,
Moves
You
around.
didn't hear
The ball's coming to him. He's
about
having a
the
look.
and of course, the biggest debut of them all,
Midfield player, if you can get the ball up the pitch to your forward.
England captain and number
Too
9,
many times midfield
Harry
players get it, just lay it
Kane
sideways. Your first look should be
will be
always
making
forward.
his Bayern debut, competitive or not,
Pure quality as well as a player, isn't he? He is
today
improved
against
everyone around him
Leipzig.
since the minute he got to Newcastle. He's
This
obviously
is
a fan's
competitive in
favourite.
my opinion
Become an
because it's
icon, I think,
actually.
here. He's
Yes,
really
it's a
strong enough.
competitive match officially. It is a competitive match.
Decision making. We were talking about it yesterday, weren't we?
So, no- those players that he named off, none of them have yet to play competitive match.
Yes.
Is exceptional.
And yet all of them have played a friendly for their clubs with the exception of Harry Kane, who just joined today.
Newcastle.
Almiron taken off it by Bailey.
And now they're going through.
Rolled up here for Diaby.
Moussa Diaby sends it over and he just can't. Lee Watkins just can't get it in.
No, that was a good shot, but great
He
defending.
looks in real pain after the challenge.
Diaby though,
Nothing wrong
every
with it.
time he gets the ball in these situations, they just can't defend
Playing
him.
with his head up. Lovely square ball.
Great
Selfless
defending.
and thoughtful. Playing it to Watkins on his right
That's
foot.
not
He
a
just
pen.
didn't look like he really got a good sight of this. And that confidence to
tackle.
just put his foot through it. It's a good run from him though, because he didn't go too early.
Last
He let the
season,
space just stay
15
open.
goals in the
And then
Premier
when he
League last
looks up and
season,
he was
Ollie
ready to make
Watkins.
the pass, he then makes the run across the defender
Villa
to get his
player
shot
on the
away.
floor.
But you're right about Mings. He looks. It's never a good
Tyrone
sign when a
Mings.
player is kicking his leg like that. He's obviously in a lot of pain. And anybody who has followed the career of Tyrone Mings, for better and worse, and he has certainly lived a professional roller coaster, will know that he has suffered more than his fair share. Big chunks have gone missing because of long-term injury, and he is.
Mr. Good Evening is talking to his sub.
A lot of people warm to him as an intelligent, cogent,
Just getting ready
principled
here.
individual. And at his best, he's a very, very good centre-half too.
Yeah, shoulder to shoulder here. They're both looking for each other, want the physical part.
Yeah, goes down
Really
and then
hard
gets
to
kicked
see
by
from that
Isak.
Angle, what happened? It was like trying to keep his stability, I think, after the contact. He was holding immediately his right knee. We saw that replay again. You could then focus on that to see what happened. Didn't actually see anything. We're not saying those words because it's a terrible injury, but it does look like he's going to need some attention to get him off the pitch.
Very good goals, all three of
He
them.
receives treatment. We revisit the 3 goals we had in the first quarter of an hour of the game.
That third one just shows again the point we both made, is that once you get the wrong side of somebody, the quality is there, and you get punished for it, don't you? And it only has to be half a yard, and that's enough. As Martinez just giving the old sign to looks like his knee. That's terrible.
And so it is very possible here, though not certain, that we will see a debut for the Spaniard Pau Torres, to whom I was only referring moments ago. Brought over from Villarreal in La Liga. He was a home-time boy, one of their own, and a must-pick in central defence, left-sided centre-half. They do have Callum Chambers available too.
Unai Emery would have worked with him when he was at Villarreal, wouldn't he? So knows the player.
Lineups.
And he's
For Newcastle, they're going with a 4-3-3 in goal. Nick Pope. The back line consists of Dan Burn at left back and starting over new signing Livramento from Southampton. Centre back partnership of Boltman and Shaw. And right back Kieran Trippier. A midfield 3 of Joe Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, and Sandro Tonali, who has a goal. Left wing, Anthony Gordon is starting over new signing Harvey Barnes. There will be Pau Torres coming on for Tyrone Mings. On the right for Newcastle, Miguel Almiron, former MLS player, by the way. And up top for Newcastle is Alexander Isak.
Expensive, but expensive for a reason.
And again, it shows depth in position.
On the bench, Martin Dubravka, Jamal Lascelles, Callum Wilson, Matt Target.
Quality through the squad, so your costs go up, not just the transfer fees.
Harvey Barnes, Tino Livramento, Jacob Murphy, Elliot Anderson, and Sean Longstaff. Managed by Eddie Howe. Villa, on the other hand, are going with a 4-2-3-1. In goal is Emiliano Martinez. Left back, Luca Dean. Center backs, Tyrone Mings, who's being subbed off for Pau Torres. Then Konza. Right back, Matty Cash. The double pivot of Douglas Luiz and Boubacar Kamara. On the left is McGinn. On the right, Leon Bailey. As at number 10, attacking midfield, Moussa Diaby, and up top, Ollie Watkins. On the bench for Villa is Diego Carlos, Jerry Tillemans, Pau Torres, who is now coming on. He's getting warmed up. Callum Chambers, Philippe Coutinho, Robin Olsen, Jaden Philogene, Cameron Archer, and Omari Kellyman, managed by Unai Emery, also known as Mr. Good Evening. He says good evening in literally every single interview he has.
Physically good. I think the challenge for him, where Konza can help him, is the tempo of the game. It's going to be intense. It's going to be consistent.
So yeah, Tyrone Mings
the football can be sort of slow and
being
then quick.
Carried off.
Concentration obviously key at this level, but this is going to be intense in different ways. So
it looks as if it would be Pau Torres being subbed on for Tyrone Mings.
I've been very impressed with Tonali, how he's settled into the the rigours of the Premier League, because when Patrick Vieira left Arsenal and he went in to play in Italian football, I spoke to him not long after and he said, oh my God, they just walk about. Their game is based on walking up until the 18-yard line and they all come alive. And so for him to come to Italian football to this, the first game of the season,
Tyrone Mings is coming off
and then to start
with injury.
it's been super impressive. He'd have been a legend in Italian football if he was based on walking, yeah. Who knew that I did all that playing and now walking football's become a thing with the mid-50-year-olds or late 50-year-olds even.
Well, this has been a heart-warmingly sympathetic reception from St James's Park for Tyrone Mings. There's a great feel for sport in this part of the world. They understand, however partisan they are, and we would all join in.
Tyrone Mings is coming off for Pau Torres,
As mentioned, a decent guy, and
who won the Europa League under Unai Emery in 2021 against Manchester United in the final. They won 11-10 on penalties after David De Gea could not convert his penalty.
David De Gea, of course, couldn't convert his penalty. He's not good with his feet.
On a different note, but still involving the Premier League. With the departure of Harry Kane, Tottenham Hotspur's new captain will be Son Heung-min.
There will be a big chunk as a result of that injury to Mings.
Torres opting for safety first. His first touch of the ball.
First touch of the ball. Yeah.
And a yellow card here as part of the new
Yellow
guidance for referees.
Arsenal won 2-1 against Nottingham Forest. Brighton won 4-1 against Luton Town. Bournemouth and West Ham drew 1-1. Everton loses to Fulham 1-0. Crystal Palace beats Sheffield United 1-0.
With the Dean yellow card.
And
Tonali, he does look at home. Joelinton.
as I predicted Arsenal to beat Nottingham Forest 3-1. They won 2-1. And then I predicted
Earlier when I said 2-1 was likely not possible.
And he's just got an eye. He looks
I predicted Brighton to beat Luton Town 4-0, and they won 4-1.
absolutely brilliant start to his Newcastle career.
Once again, off by a single
that
goal.
is the comparison that's been made. I'm sure there've been
I
plenty
did
of
correctly
next
predict
Pirlos since
a
Pirlo.
draw between West Ham and Bournemouth. I predicted 2-2. It ended 1-1.
Last season with Milan, he led the stats for
I
appearances,
predicted a
for
draw
minutes
between
played,
Everton
for
and Fulham, and it ended
chances
Fulham
created, and for
1-0. And I had
winner as well as
Crystal
goal.
Palace winning
User.
2-1 against Sheffield United. They won 1-0. You can already see the shakiness
Tonali at the back of Cash, who has to be wary.
of Crystal Palace.
Getting a bit shaky.
Not anymore.
Oh, he is again then. Told you he was classy.
Luis Torres. He's not panicking, is he? Luis Kamara.
They're
Diaby
just
on the turn.
taking the pressure so
Bailey wants to
Leon
be on the
Bailey.
dash.
corner kick to Aston Villa.
It's a throw.
Now it will be a throw-in to Aston Villa.
Corner kick.
It's a lovely game to watch, isn't it? Open, both teams backing themselves, exceptional quality
Yes,
in all areas
very
of the
good
pitch.
to watch.
Feels quite evenly balanced, could go either way.
So you watch it.
We still have
Villa
no
have a
viewers.
corner at the Gallagher's end.
But actually, no, it will be a corner, actually.
Momentarily becalmed. Junior over from left
Pau
back.
Torres. Just shove it.
To offer left-footed in swing.
Luca Dean, they're saying. Send
Luka
it
Dean.
in. Oh, alright, headed out.
Trippier taken down by Cash.
Diaby.
Diaby. Good position from Trippier, that far
Yeah, I'll be
post.
going back to center back.
Just didn't lose his
Where he belongs.
concentration. Knows that any sort of ball to the near post, there's every chance of a flick on.
Martinez.
Martinez goes lofty as much was certainly from those in black and white stripes that Watkins was offside.
Oh, we got someone watching now. Hello. Hello. Goodbye.
That's good from Gordon, just coming off his line, so Byrne can find him. Hiding
So
behind the
we've
defender, he's
got-
got no chance of finding him from left back, so he just wanders inside.
Newcastle has been in majority possession 60%
Yeah,
to
found Gordon.
40%.
Gimaresh. What smashing pass that is, and Dina had to switch on quickly to keep it from Trippier.
Brilliant vision again. Here's the corner. It's a lovely ball in by Dina. Just that near post. Gets a free run, doesn't he? I think it's Konza. Oh, no, Douglas Luiz who gets a free run there, and there's a lot of space on that in that 6-yard area.
Throw in.
Newcastle. Yeah, I think that is. Bradford versus Tottenham. Tomorrow at 9
Which will
a.m.
be Tottenham's first game since
Run for Gordon once more.
I believe 2014 or 2013, where Harry Kane will not be at the club.
Share. Almiron was eager. Beautifully busy player, Joe Linton. Gimaresh. Gimaresh. He's stuck on the feet. Gimaresh free kick. Just got the ball caught under his feet a little bit there. And he's so tricky. Long limbs, but really skillful as well. Gets himself out of difficult situations, and he quite likes it when he's got a couple of players coming to mark him, because he uses one and plays them off against the other and somehow sneaks through. That time he just ran into Dina, I think it was, on that far side. But once again, we've seen Lee, Gimaresh and Tonali just linking up play and playing the game sort of between themselves when Newcastle have possession.
Alright, predictions for the DFL Super Cup.
Telescopic leg. Good press from Newcastle. 6 players involved in that. Really good. Not so good. Going back to Tonali, I have to say, he wears his kit better than anyone of that I'm a big fan of how players look in their kit. I mean, he looks $1 million, doesn't he? Have you seen Kovacic in his Man City kit? It's just the exact opposite. He doesn't wear the kit well.
Yeah,
He looks amazing. You straight from the Milan catwalk. Yeah, exactly. You wore your kit quite well, I have to say. Oh, thanks very much. Full of compliments this weekend. I can't believe it. Robbie Earl's another one. Yeah. He wore his kit well. Immaculate Robbie. Robbie Musto, not so much. Musty doesn't wear his suit well. Camera. Diaby. Luis McGinn. Genius on the front foot again.
Dean.
Wins a throw. So that's really, again, really good play from Dini on the left, overlapping, but how tiny he was. Trippier really turned into a top quality fullback he has over the years. Gordon. Cash was penalised. It's a foul. It's got that extra yard, haven't they, Newcastle, I think. They're getting to the ball that yard quicker than Villa on most occasions. Again, Gordon, just that step ahead. Torres. Kamara. And a free kick. Disdainfully greeted by the Gallagher end. And there is a lull, which is perhaps not coincidental, because since Newcastle retook the lead, Villa actually have responded quite positively with calm and control. Luis Digne. It's up for Guimaraes. Trippier's in a bit of a cul-de-sac. But escapes okay. Joelinton. Oh, and Cash no rest.
Again, that goes back to your point, Lee. Good press. How committed Joelinton was there. There was total conviction in that press. Nearly got a foot on the ball because he sensed that Cash was under a lot of pressure. The ball was bouncing. He wasn't really in control of it. Sensed the opportunity. If he wins it there, they've got a great opportunity to break.
Bailey by Bird. Camera.
Villa with the build up.
Camera. DRB, this is smooth. Bailey.
This is Diaby.
DRB. Luis.
Back to Diaby. He's through again.
Has rippled the netting from the wrong side.
It's the sun,
Go
man.
cross goal or high.
It's Diaby
There's two
and
options.
Tonali that
Going
have
low
just
near.
been amazing in this
I
match.
said Diaby won't
Great.
stop.
This is brilliant movement,
Yeah.
just straight through the middle.
The
Diaby
burn.
doesn't take a break.
Guimaraes, he's got to go high. His pullback's not particularly on this men there, but just lift it.
Do not have enough
Top right.
room, but he takes the shot.
Yeah, if he
Chokes
was in
net.
a better position, he definitely would have scored. Hello there, fellow human.
Still not a couple of times.
Times, isn't
Goodbye.
Lovely football.
Really, he's not
Aston Villa, they carved Newcastle open there.
Certainly,
I
that
don't
move
wanna
deserved
offend
something
anyone.
better from an Aston Villa point of view.
Because if you're a girl, I should. But then I corrected myself.
Okay, listen now. If you make a big deal out of people calling you the wrong gender, just stop. Like if they call you by the wrong gender, just politely correct them.
And I also don't know when you're.
But yes. But that's besides the point.
43
We're
minutes
here
played,
to
but don't
watch
go kidding yourself that we're anywhere near
Premier League
half-time.
match. We're not.
Just heard a pretty big
Talk
number.
In my ear.
Turn that kettle off.
No.
Thrown away. Down by Concert. Down by Luis.
Still
Up
on.
by
Just
McKean.
not
Who's outnumbered
kidding.
2-1. Alberon came up with the ball and Gordon can stride. And I'm pretty sure Isak was offside, so checked his run. Gordon given a shot by Cash.
Gordon is being killed.
Good duel, that, isn't it? Those two come together a few times. To say, probably Gordon's started the game slightly better, and Cassie's just starting to work him out and think, you know what, I've got to get a little bit tight, especially on the halfway line. No real jeopardy in giving a free kick away there, so you can get a little bit tighter than you expect, and there's always a bit of cover behind you.
Villa with 2
Yeah,
yellow cards.
it's a smashing ball. Digne was labouring to make good.
And Douglas
And
Lewis.
Digne, remember, is already in the book.
Yeah, sorry, Peter. I think Trippier's claiming that was a foul there. It's one of those where, of course, there's contact, but it's just a coming together rather than anything else. Maybe doesn't feel like that from Trippier's point of view because he could see what the outcome was. He would have got that ball, but the referee made the right decision there, in my opinion.
McKean. Watkins. Persistent and penetrative. Watkins and Lewis tumbling. Kimaresh tiptoeing through the muck and nettles and getting it away. And Isak taking a foul.
Pau Torres and Isak, them both having played in Spain, will know each other's game quite well. Watkins does well there. He's been quiet in this first half. Don't see anything in that lead.
I did warn you, we are moving here into 10 minutes of progressive insurance
10 minutes
stoppage
of
time.
Just seen them
stoppage
move the
time.
NBC pitch side.
Desk back off the pitch.
Oh
Robbie
boy.
Earl is on the pitch. Get him off.
Oh boy.
Give Robbie Musto half a chance.
Beyond there, wasn't he?
Good thing that that's not there in
Having scored a couple
Germany.
of goals on this ground for Borough.
He didn't.
Lewis. Zenia. Watkins. Lewis. Cash couldn't bring it with him. Trippier. Almiron. Tonali.
This sort of contest, I should say, just puts a smile on my face. It's really enjoyable to watch because, as you said, Lee, between Cash and Gordon, it's a really good battle, isn't it? And you can say that all over the pitch. You can't quite see who's going to come out on top in
Very fun game
the
to watch.
contest all over the
Pitch.
Very even.
Josh Gordon.
Very good.
Nobody's going to beat that one. Gordon again. Away from Bailey. Joelinton, referee has played it on. Almiron. Trippier.
Former MLS player, Almiron. Former MLS winner with Atlanta United, Miguel Almiron. Good on nice. Oh. It's up.
Tonali,
Around
Trippier,
Newcastle.
Almiron,
Keep it.
Trippier. Martinez envelops it.
pinball wizard there. No one really getting control of it. It was all over the place, but they managed to scramble it away. I quite like that ball Trippier put in though. A lot of balls whipped in and pulled back. And every now and again just dink it far post. Didn't quite have enough on it.
Isak. Split the difference between Joelinton and Gordon. His coming out of Spanish footbal, Alexander Isak. This weekend last year, he was still playing for Real Sociedad at the start of the season in Cadiz. A 1-0 win.
Leads to Newcastle.
He has become one of
Just
many
something
points of
going
difference in the
right now.
Newcastle squad over recent months.
If you
Bailey.
want to watch Eddie Amizan and you want to go through the work of having to watch it individually, everything
Lewis
another red card in the World Cup Champions.
again.
Villa has the ball here. Slow build up.
Camera. Army. Tenor from behind the ball.
National Weather
Who's
Service
Trippier?
issued tornado watch for the counties of Cayuga,
Almiron.
Portland, Madison,
Kimaresh.
Ottawa,
Isak.
Oswego, Seneca,
Tonali has a look.
Green, and Yates until 9 p.m.
Oxley
So
towards
basically
Gordon.
just northern
Can't
slash
welcome it in.
central
Yeah,
New York.
Almiron has made
4, maybe 5 of those runs in
Pretty much.
behind, and he's been on every time.
Newcastle have opted to keep possession that occasion, Tonali just didn't spot it. Maybe the run was a little bit late. Tonali might have had his head down. Needs to see the run to be able to pick it out.
Just keeps replaying stuff on the ball.
Well, I think everybody could see that was a Newcastle throw-in, except the man closest to the ball.
I think it was too close. Bailey gave it away. Isak turned and dashed. Almiron is ahead of him.
To Almiron, I think that is.
What a terrible pass.
As I've said like 100 times, former MLS player Miguel Almiron.
Last thing you
Who is it? It's short.
defenders in the game.
Game then. One long pass. Almiron's through.
Diaby. Bailey wide of him. Watkins ahead of him.
Diaby sends it in. Watkins goes down. Nothing called.
Isak. Trippier. Isak. Twinkle toes.
But although the referee saw nothing untoward, and Kamara has played it early towards Watkins. Peels off Share.
Still on it. Cut back.
Ollie Watkins.
Nice tackle.
Had a thump at it.
Bailey. Cash.
On Bailey.
Bailey.
Up.
Up
Cross.
by Botman. Cash couldn't keep it. But he is awarded a free kick. Yeah, that's, I don't think, the right decision there. Cash never had control of the ball. As soon as it bounced, he was looking for a foul. The referee gave him one. He slipped there, gets up, heads it, and then jumps to the floor. Minimal contact by Gamerish, and Matty Cash fortunate, because once again, if Andy Madley doesn't give that, Newcastle have the break.
I don't think that's a foul, no.
No. You?
Yeah. There you go.
Fair enough.
Yin and yang.
It's all around, actually, the many guidelines we've had to sort of digest over the last few days ahead of this Premier League season. Talk of high bars around contact. Where was that in relative terms to that new perceived bar? Luis. Dinya. Torres was attacking it. Actually, a brave header away. Oh, what a lovely take, and Martinez is committed.
Oh, Martinez runs out.
Covering defenders, they dig him out.
Yellow
It's just
card
yellow.
to Martinez.
He is a very fortunate goalkeeper. Martinez. It's the right decision, but I don't think he had a clue at that point whether he had anyone behind him or not. He reacted to the situation and to the mess he got himself into. It's a lovely ball, great touch. He commits himself. It's Pau Torres who's covering. It's a deliberate foul, but again, laws of the game. It's a yellow card. Wasn't denial of a goal-scoring opportunity. Yeah, I mean,
Hello.
Rules of the game as a yellow card,
Fellow
but should be a
human.
red for his decision making. Why he's out there in the first
Already
place.
gone.
I just add, chaps, I think there have been at least one
Every
yellow
time.
card
Every time I
around
acknowledge
Newcastle
that someone's
centre
watching,
station.
they immediately leave.
Pick the bones out of that if and when we have time. We are in
The 10th and final scheduled minute of stoppage time. There you are, Scotland who's got yellow.
It's a good position this. You want to just level with the 18-yard box and with this lad on the ball.
Jeremy swinging the free kick.
Commentator's nightmare, he'll probably hit the ball, but
He will swing
Trippier
in.
flog it in. Jack
Header.
Byrne attacked it and looped his header high. Well, there is an appreciation, of course, of what can occur to a goalkeeper in circumstances like that on this ground. Remember Nick Pope's dismissal, which cost him his League Cup final in the Liverpool game last spring. But circumstances were different.
Then, and he was the last man. Joelinton, Byrne, and still we play. Towards the end of
And then that's a yellow.
Card all day long. I agree with you on that.
Just bear in mind again the three categories: careless, free kick; reckless,
Yellow, excessive force, red. And you could easily argue that it was in the middle category, couldn't you? Yeah. So the ref decided it was slightly more careless than reckless. It's a cauldron. It's a smashing football match. It was blessed by
Half-time.
own goals and by the exceptional
talent on his Premier League debut of Sandro Tonali, who scored the first for Newcastle, and after Moussa Diaby also on his debut
He
equalised,
will
he
be-
set up Isaac for Newcastle's second. So coming up at half-time, Rebecca Lowe, Robbie Earle, Robbie Mustoe, Tim Howard.
All right.
Pitch side here at St James's for first half analysis. That is next on Premier League half-time with Verizon.
What if you could
See
make
you in the second
analyzing
half.
a big bank's data no big deal? Use a hybrid cloud solution to connect data
mute
across clouds
my
and
mic
analyze
here.
all that data with Watson.
Just play
Okay,
FIFA
but
during
this needs to
halftime.
meet our
Security standards?
See you in the second half.
compliance
Lineups. Lineups.
It ain't your day.
The lineups are out.
What do we always say, son?
Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
They only pay for what you need.
That's my boy.
Stay off the freeways.
Lineups.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.